You're probably seeing this blank screen and going like, what in the world's going on? Well, there's some bad news. My Black Crusade game at week 5 didn't really record very well. The light might have been on, but it didn't pick up everything. In fact, it dropped a good 2, 3 thirds, well, between 60 to 75% of the game. I mean, 2 to 3 thirds. Well, yes, it went from 66% to 100%. Blech. Which was a disappointment because my character, Devona, went above and beyond, kicking a lot of ass. So what happened was we started off the episode with Blight invading the ship because we were orbital bombarding his army. So instead of waiting for us to come to him, he went to us, and I was kind of the only one on the ship at the time. Well, me and Viz. So we were fighting off the Blight's invasion, just the two of us with a couple of NPCs. He brought in a massive army. And the downside was that everything was going pretty fine until John's character, Frono, the plunderer, ordered everyone off the bridge. And of course, we were already separated, we were already in a bad position, and the people near the exit left, leaving me and Viz and a handful of runabouts there to die. We could not escape. We were in a poor situation, and we ended up fighting some more. I was mortally wounded, was about to die when reinforcements finally came in and mortally wounded Blight. So, how the episode is going to now start off, you got a recap. Blight used his Rain of Foulness, chased me around the room. Because of my high agility, I was able to dodge out of it each and every time. And I ended up running too near him, trying to avoid getting any of our allies hit with the Rain of Foulness, which you saw how much that did to Frauner, and Blight decided to charge me with a melee attack, which I kind of forgot he had. And that's how I got critically wounded. Was a single attack put me into like negative. Oh no, put me at 2 wounds. So I went like from 15 to 2. He had a venom trip, which the GM then rolled 9, putting me at -7. One more point and I would have died. So yes, the game is now going to kind of start off with me in this wounded status. Just to let you guys know why there is no week 5. If you want to see some highlights of week 5, I can try to splice them around. Leave them in the comments if you like it. Or if you want it. Sorry, not if you like it. Sorry. I'm not asking you guys for likes. I'm not that type of person. Alright, see you guys in the game.
15 damage.
So, okay, he's dead. And here's just a random roll to see which location it hit.
Alright.
Okay, you took him out. He took out his left leg.
100!
You still hit. Doesn't matter.
100.
What would that? That would be
That would be a headshot.
Yeah, you headshot the guy. You headshot him, just make a swing, his head goes off, and it just flies in a general direction.
Wait.
Let's see. General direction, scatter die.
I was about to say, can I hit...
That direction.
What's direction? That direction?
Which is, give me a sec, that was scatter die. I gotta go to combats. And scatter. The head...
It's like, why should you just pelt, Blight?
Yeah. No, it'd be... Scatter would go in this direction.
Oh, you did pelt Blight with that.
No, it would. It'd go right. It would go right. Okay. If this is the target, it would go right up. How many meters?
Oh.
Wait, it's like
6.
6 meters that way?
So it lands like right here.
Oh, I'm a little sad. That would have been awesome if you had nailed Blight with the head.
So
Here's
he
your
plops
mutant.
down and is dead. He is just like instant killed, Conrad.
Huzzah!
And okay, wait, Venom, are you gonna start recording?
I have already, but
Okay.
we can start the introduction now.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Alright.
sorry, people of YouTube. We were kind of
No, he's not really sorry.
busy. Yeah, of course I'm not sorry. Fuck all you guys.
Also, the YouTube people and people of the game world and of this game. Sorry, my videos have been delayed and slowed down a lot. My father has came out of the hospital the last few weeks, and I've been busy taking care of him.
Oh yeah, it's completely understandable.
Real life first, man. This is
Yeah,
game
real
world
life
that we're
first.
trying to lose real life in, but there are times where real life says, "Get over here."
Pretty much.
Okay.
So he had soldier surgery, so he's down to a single arm.
So, anyways, for introductions. Ahem. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages. No, screw that one. Welcome, one and all. Welcome, fair citizens. This is Friend Computer, and with me today are some helpless troubleshooters who will serve the computer gloriously in its mission to destroy the evil communist mutants known as the Emperor.
I'm sorry. My eyebrow is twitching so ferociously, it's not even funny. I can't stand paranoia.
We have
laughing.
our lovely troubleshooters here today. We have Devona, R. We have Devona, R. Think of a 3-letter sector name.
RTG. 3 letters.
Oh wait, you're Doom Black Dragon. So DMB.
Yeah.
DBD. DBD. So he's Devona DBD. We have Rasputin.
Hello, I am Rasputin of.
SHS, as in Shanks' son.
It wasn't a shank.
We have Frauner.
If anyone can't read that in YouTube, I said don't confuse DBD with BDSM.
No,
I was seriously confused.
of course we wouldn't. Of course, these all are loyal citizens of Friend Computer and Alpha Complex because loyalty is mandatory. Not being loyal is treason. Treason is punishable by death.
And treason is heresy. We're all heretics. So.
No, this is treason to Friend Computer. And you know who Friend Computer is?
Heretic computer.
Zinch.
Oh.
It's just Zinch in the form of a computer.
Oh, that makes so much
Dave.
more sense.
It is Zinch. Friend
I-
Computer.
I am sorry, Dave. I cannot allow you to do that.
Yes.
Alright, let's continue with the introductions.
Sorry.
So then we have Then Rasputin. We have Conrad.
Hi.
R. LKR. Loves Corn's Rage.
Haha.
Then for the Kaiser is for Miles' character we have Kaiser R. We have Kaiser R. FIF, former Inquisitor fuckhead. We have Frauner XXRXXX.
The-
So yes, and that is the group.
That was a very convoluted introduction.
Sorry, I had to think of it half on the spot. I was thinking the Star Trek opening, but I was like, oh shit, I did that last time.
As long as
And
you
then
don't
you went
sing
with
the
the
Star
paranoia.
Trek opening, I shouldn't get any copyright. So
Well, no, we don't. I mean, I'm not going into what copyrights. We're not making money off of this thing.
Tell them to some companies. They go copyright heavy off that stupid shit.
Wait, they're talking about our Star Trek. Copyright it!
Now, the thing is, however, we have, well, obviously, if we're playing Star Trek, then Frauner's Captain Picard, Devona is Dr. Crusher, Conrad's a Worf, Rommel is Riker, Rasputin is Guyana, Viz is Jodie LaForge, and Jasara is Counselor Troy. I really think that fits with everyone's character.
Jodie LaForge. Notice me, senpai?
Yeah, doesn't Jodie have like a crush on a computer animated woman in this actual Star Trek? She loves the machines. Viz ends up loving the machine spirit of the ship. Love me, senpai. I oil all your pistons so well.
And then then she goes to Slanesh, and we find some extra bits on the computer core.
Okay, so anyways, Conrad just basically just decapitation. Yeah, we got where's a? Too bad I can't actually put stuff up on here. Decapitation.
I flew somewhere around here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and he flew. The head flew off in 6 meters in that direction. So it's like right over here.
I did get the part where you were talking about him auto-hitting and charging, so they've seen all that. And
Yeah, it would just make sense because it's just like he's down to 3 wounds. He has 3 guys attacking. Conrad has a ridiculous ass weapon skill, and so yeah, he kind of auto hits most of the time.
And he can't jam his gun.
Okay,
or
so
his
then it
sword.
rolls around. That's combat wise okay. God damn it, I gotta get multiple. Combat initiative.
The thing is,
We have Conrad's done. Okay. Damn it. Okay, Viz will go off, and since that guy's dead, Viz will go off and actually go over to Devona. And, trying to help Devona up since, she sees Devona is a friend.
Thank you, Viz.
Girl power. Yeah, and she's trying to help you up because you're wanting to get out of here, right?
Yes.
Devona, you want to get carried off. So yeah, she is helping you carry up. Your minion will be running over there as well.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I mean, she moved over there and she's helping you up. She's like giving basically kind of like putting your arm around her shoulder and like picking you up like that.
Yeah.
Helping you walk. Obviously. On the side where your left leg is shattered.
My minion will come and support my right side, and they'll basically just carry me off.
Oh yeah, that's what's gonna be doing. Then we have okay, that's what basically is gonna be going on, unless anyone really wants to change that. Oh yeah, Rasputin. I didn't really get. Did you, Jesse, roll initiative? Since we didn't really have, I didn't have Rasputin actually go into combat, or he just hasn't been doing combat. Okay, 9 plus 3 plus 9 plus 5, because your agility bonus is 3, right?
Right.
Okay. Huh?
Yeah, he'll be sitting at a 14.
Okay, yeah, he will be sitting at. Okay, I'll just modify that combat initiative. Edit. Rasputin, 14. So, okay. So, anyways, Kaiser, knowing what Miles might want to do, after he finds the chainsword, Inez would inform him would turn around, see Frauner, know that Frauner's also seeing Frauner raging, and he would alert Kaiser of that.
You're about to get shanked with an axe.
Oh yeah, it's just like Inez would be like, my lord, there's a my lord, and pointing, get ready in the direction of Frauner. And Kaiser will probably respond by getting his having his bracing his chain gun, and probably depends on how Miles wanted to run this.
I have no idea.
I
Yeah,
have
that's
no idea either. Here in about 15 minutes, he should be back.
No, who's ever doing that? No.
Yeah, Conrad, we got foreigners watching this. Be sensitive
No,
to them.
it's okay. Who cares?
Wait,
If they're
what?
foreigners, they're heretics because you obviously, we all have imperial citizens.
I have
No.
no idea what's going on.
Anyone who's outside of the Imperium is obviously a heretic.
Okay, you hear that, Canadian viewers? You're heretics.
No, they are part of in the Imperium. This is on Holy Terra.
Oh, okay.
Don't you know Warhammer 40k is just like a real? It's actually just future being predicted.
I hope not.
Oh, hey,
you
it's
wanna
at least
make
it's a
the
lot
place
better
better
than
for
Star
what?
Trek, where we all become communists.
Oh, is that Frano? I hear Kitty.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, the thing is,
Rufus
the
is
thing
right
is
next to
Kaiser will. Okay, I'm gonna replay Miles's then, since Miles isn't here, and he might be and it's taking a little while. So Miles will fuck it, who cares? He just spends his turn bracing his gun and half action aiming in preparation of being attacked, and he'll probably ask. Frauner did just roar about Blight, and Kaiser would probably say, knowing Miles, he would probably say, the one you're looking for is down there, and point in the direction of, what is left of Blight.
Yeah. So let me do the willpower check.
And no, this rolls around, so that's what Devon. Okay, so the thing is, while you're doing that, Felicia ran over to help Viz with Devona, and they will be generally making their move out of they'll be picking her up and moving a little bit. Eventually they will be getting out of the room.
Let you know, I think Felicia and Viz have the same agility, so we could just say
I'm just saying Felicia just ran all the way over though.
Yeah,
so.
I know. I'm saying for
what's Felicia's agility?
3.
Okay, so yeah,
30.
they would have basically, Viz would have been moving. They can't move that far partially because Viz couldn't move that far partially because, she doesn't have really high strength to carry you. And then with Felicia going on, they will be, so that's why Viz only moved like 3 meters. And then with Felicia there, I'm just saying, this is just for in context. It's not like
No, I was
you
saying
are going to get into combat.
I know.
Hopefully.
I'm just saying for like the next round, they can move like the full.
Okay.
6.
So the thing is, Frauner, however, is still in frenzied rage. The only problem is there is no. Okay, so you do calm down from your frenzy. No, also Conrad is you do get a +10 for willpower being frenzied.
Yeah.
And
plus I can always re-roll if in case I fail too.
Yeah. So Frauner, yeah. So how does Frauner? It would roll over. Yeah, it's Frauner's turn. So.
Yeah.
So how would you act, Frauner? So. You don't have to really. That would be during your turn, Conrad.
Yeah.
Because something might happen before then.
Yeah. Frauner.
I mean, Conrad's still kind of going. He will pass, but it's just currently until his turn. He's still on the adrenaline rush of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick question: is there an enemy body nearby?
There's tons of them.
Yeah. There's probably
there's tons
honor
of them.
guards.
There's enemy bodies. There's Neandor bodies. All in this general area. There's a lot of bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a lot of battle right here.
There's like 9 Nurgle mutants who were all burned to death by Toothpick.
Yeah.
And there's also the poor remains of Toothpick, like over here.
I thought he was like right here.
Who cares? He's somewhere.
Yeah.
He's broken up.
Slamming my axe into a Nurgle mutant as Fronner is just staring at Blight, visibly shaking,
Okay.
because thought process is he's dead. The prey is dead.
How dare he down on you?
So
And,
that's is Fronner going to do anything else besides that?
Aside from when he's coming off the frenzy, let out a roar of frustration.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So basically, Jesse, what are you going to be doing for Rasputin? So you basically saw, Fronner just gave out a roar of desperation. You are wanting to come in here and do something?
Before I go in there, I'm gonna do Cynations. So
Do Cynations.
let's see how it works here.
Is that a pass?
Barely.
Is it?
One? Yeah. Yeah.
What's your perception is 45?
And what you saying?
Perception 45.
Actually, you would get bonuses to this because, well, something is happening and the warp is active around Blight. And, well, just for how much since he uses a psychic power so often, his soul would be pretty easy
hot.
to see in the warp. And the problem is you see he's alive. He's alive. Well, he's barely. Well, this is you seen his soul. You have not fully seen his body, but for all intents and purposes, you see that he is alive. You can tell you can feel just from the resonance of his soul a lot of the pain he is in.
Okay.
And but however is so basically you see that. So where are you going? You're just going to go into the room?
I'm going to, if this computer can agree with me, while riding Wolfie, because Wolfie is safe.
Okay.
And he's faster.
I think I have Wolfie set to be controlled by you.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
I'm going to stroll up, ride upon Wolfie to that, and I will turn and look at Conrad, and For Honor, and say, which of you would challenge this?
I would.
Matt.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Fronner grips the axe, pulls it out of the body, and says, "Not only has he tarnished my own honor, his own needs. He himself is a worthy prey anyway. I'm not going to let him stay down if he truly is alive. If you can call forth a spirit, even, it matters little."
No, yeah, but Rasputin, when you look down at Blight, you are slightly surprised at what you see, because your soul, like your Cynations tells you he's alive, but his body definitely doesn't look like something that would be alive.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
I just look at it, give impressive. You must be Russian.
Because Russians never die.
I look at Conrad, just raise the eyebrow, like.
Okay, so Conrad is going down from this frenzy rush.
So yeah, he's actually able to think properly.
So that's what you do, and you're basically giving off this question. Rasputin gave his, Fronner gave his answer. What is Conrad gonna say?
For fighting Blight one-on-one,
Mm-hmm.
Conrad would accept. Because from what he has heard, Fronner is not worthy of the challenge for Blight.
Oh!
This is from what he has heard. He doesn't know the truth or anything.
Note, however, Fronner, since you did come down from Frenzy, you will be suffering from your fatigue. That you have 1 level. So -10 to your tests.
Damn. Okay.
You need to go to the gym. It's been a while. It's been a while since you did cross country running.
It's been a while since he's
Not that
done
you
leg
basically
day.
just like sprinted to here.
No, it's been a while since he's done cross country butchering.
I mean, you literally sprinted here with the Berserk theme music playing in the background.
As heads were flying from all the mutants.
One thing is that yes, as so that's what Conrad says. Kaiser, I'm not entirely sure would care either way.
No, I probably wouldn't.
No, I probably won't.
And so basically, okay, how it's working is, I'm just gonna say they're being carried out there. They're basically eventually going to be moving, taking you guys out there. So you guys are just for Devona and Viz, you guys are getting out of the room, and they're like basically kind of picking you up and carrying you along in the direction of the med bay. Viz has already radioed for some of the sent a vox to some of the people in the med bay to like, hey, get your asses moving.
Prepare the slaves.
Not prepare this. They just like the medical personnel in there, like the Medicaid servitors and whatnot. It's like, hey, prepare for surgery. We're coming in. And the thing is okay. So basically it rolls around. Fronner asked that. Conrad replied with that. Rasputin.
I'm going.
Just saying, for combat wise, this is a bit where combat's kind of drained down. So just since Fronner's replied and Conrad's replied, no one's really going to be doing anything. I mean, the Neandors would kind of be getting, coming closer.
Okay. I'm going to reach in my pouch, pull out one of my rings. I think it's the retard, if I remember correctly.
Okay, so the second one.
Yeah. I toss it onto Blight, and I'll make it resume its true form, which is a snake, and wrap it around his neck.
As you take out the ring, you hear a okay, so you doing that attempts to wrap around his neck.
You hear a herpaderp.
What exactly are you attempting to do, Jesse?
I'm just putting I'm having like a snake wrap around his neck just in case
he doesn't suffer from suffocation.
I don't know that.
Mark of Nurgle.
Again.
Yeah, but you would. But the one thing is, you would notice this individual has from his forehead. You would tell he does have the mark of the plague one, mark of Scalthorax, as you would know him as.
It's mostly doing double duty. One, try to stop him from doing anything to me, and make sure none of these knuckleheads decide to just stab him.
You get a low laughter from Blight as he slowly, and this is okay. This is psychic power float with minor psychic power with fettered. I don't think I can ever fail this thing. Yeah, it's easy. He floats. He literally is like floats up in the air as the snake tries to wrap around his neck and grabs at it with his left hand and pulls it off and just throws it at you. You little. Don't think it's over yet.
Is it over yet?
It's good to see you're alive, Blight. We can finish our school.
Your Blight is laughing. Yes. My end is near. But I have someone who's as he floats to about, he floats past Blight. No, he floats past Blight to past Rasputin to about here in the center, unless anyone really stops him. He's just floating, so this is just him float. It doesn't look like he could physically be able to walk, but
I'll allow him to do this.
he sees the skull of Conrad on
Wait, sees
skull of Zara. All right. It seems you were the one who killed my leader.
That bastard was your leader?
Yes, indeed. So, a champion of the she-bitch and a champion of the berserker are here. What wonderful sacrifices I'll be able to offer to Lord Scarthorax.
Gesundheit.
One thing you have to realize is that Rasputin, Cynetians, his body starts convulsing as he's floating in there.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like-
you see the fact is you tell the warp is no, he didn't take a cyanide capsule. Not even sure cyanide would really work on him.
No, it wouldn't.
You tell the warp is rippling and around Blight.
I'm gonna respond to this
Okay.
with Phantom Parry. Let's see if it works. That makes.
Okay.
It's opposed will. I only have one success.
He will oppose it then.
Roll 100. Fuck, he wins.
And the thing is yeah. So you attempt to hold back his powers, but then he breaks free, and this is he does burst from his body. He says, "Bear witness to your demise." And he screams out loud as his body bursts open, like bursts apart, and
God.
out comes a beast of Nurgle.
Not Fluffy! No, not
Beast
Oh,
of
yeah.
So Blight just suicide bombed.
No, he knows he was gonna die. This is one wave. This is actually, however, this is a beast of Nurgle who have slightly amped up in the capabilities, partially because this is specifically one of the beasts who Scarthorax, one of his bonuses is Beast Keeper. So he actually gets to have a Beast of Nurgle accompany to him in battle. And this is one of his beasts.
Fuck.
He has
and he's
three
right
beasts of,
next to me.
and the beast of Beast of Nurgle appears, and I rolled earlier. It counts as its initiative is 13, and it lunges towards Bronner.
Oh. Okay.
Fluffy wants a
Okay.
hug.
Okay.
Unless Rasputin is wanting to do something about that.
Go bolt! Go bolt!
Actually, I think this falls under the prophecy.
Well, the thing is however, if Rasputin, when he does see this beast of this creature of Nurgle. I mean, it does say would be. You're not. Thing is, this could be for what the prophecy is. Okay, who's ever